What is up, people? Half Slab Bacon back with another episode in Bacon's World. So, guys, I miss this world so much. I bet you do too. Actually, I don't miss it that much because I spent like 4 hours in here yesterday. Sadly, you're not going to get to see that because Windows pushed the sound update through and patched some audio stuff and things again and broke my microphone again. So yeah, all that recording's gone. It's staying. So why are we starting in here? Well, we're starting in here because, as we can see, this is broken. Fundamentally, wait, what? Okay, let's just try reloading textures here. There we go. There we go. That's better. There's kind of a bug with Optifine right now. It's a thing. Not much can be done about it, other than deal with it. So this is something we're going to have to work on. I'm not sure what we're doing yet, but I figured it was a good place to start so we can see just how badly 1.13 has broken stuff. So we got our work cut out for us. We have our work cut out for us. Now, I was actually working on some things because eventually I would like to... Why are there only... Okay, phew. Oh, I thought there was only white bunnies left. Eventually, I would like to move on from here. We got all this new 1.13 content to check out. We've got... I just heard a bat. That was weird. We've got 1.14 content that's going to come, that's going to keep us away from this area. And that's kind of why we did the ocean monument, right? Is so we have something to move on to. But in order to do that, there's some loose ends we need to tie up. Certain things that just need to be fixed. Like our overflows. So that's actually what I was working on in the 4 hours of stuff that I recorded that I can't show you now. So let's show you what I did. So, what we worked on was automatic overflow protection. So you can see these, and I've put these for all the stuff that has automatic farms with basically no kill switch, or like the mob farm, and I'm too lazy to put a kill switch on. So how do these work? Well, we're going to use... I think it's the gunpowder, yeah, as an example. So basically, I got a lock here, and these keeps these locked in place. Without this, every time an item entered our sorting system up here, this would actually try and remove an item. And then, once we see stuff in our overflow valve over there, and we know these chests are full, we can come and we can actually start using this. But if we were to do it right now, if that just locked on us, then actually just unlocking the hopper is not going to be good. As we should be able to see here, actually. If we just... Oh, no, clearly it's working. But unfortunately, if it gets stuck in a lock state, which these are going to when they're filling, what's going to happen is it's going to need an update, a block update, for the pistons. So that's why we've got the button here, that, right there, and the little redstone dust. So how this works, basically, is very, very simple. We come up in here, you can see that the piston has a block, little redstone dust on it. So when the filter system sends a pulse through, it's going to power the redstone dust. See, we just saw that one go off. But the lock is keeping it, so the arrows actually go into the chesticles, right? And you can see we're going to have to update that one soon because it's going to fill up. So, once we see stuff go into our overflow valve, our chests, and we decide we don't want to collect it anymore, then we can just come back here and unlock our hopper and push that to give the piston a block update, and then it'll start cycling. So really, really simple. Just slime blocks coming down, holding an observer, using that piston as mentioned to lock it, goes into a block, and goes into a repeater slowed down to 2 ticks. What that does is that keeps the amount this disposes of equal to the amount coming in by temporarily locking hoppers, as well as slowing the pulse into the dropper. So you can see we got a hopper here, and you can see each one has lava that the dropper's dispensing into underneath. Wish you guys could have seen the footage, actually. It was, would have been entertaining. I actually had a creeper spawn up there, because I forgot that mobs can spawn on slimes. And while I was in here working on it, it fell on my face and blew up. It was great. It was great. So yeah, we've put those there. We've got them here. And that just allows me... Oh, hi, guy. Yeah, you guys can go away now. I'm trying to explain stuff. That just allows me, instead of having to manually grab stuff when it comes into this chest and throw it in our trash cans here, or like the old system we had in that back corner there, I'd have to go turn it on, let the chest drain for a while, and then I'd be in a position where I'd have to, come back and shut it off so it didn't completely drain the chest. This is automated, so it's a one-for-one system. So when we want it to stop collecting, we just come back here and, flip the switch and let it do its thing all by its lonesome. So we've got it for basically all the farms out there, all the items that come from the farms out there. Sticks, spider eyes, zombie flesh, anything I don't manually put into the system myself. So I was automating our overflow systems. You can see I swapped this around up here. You can see I set this up so when we're using it, it no longer collects arrows. So let's take a look at that. We should get some guys here while we're in the back. Because, I mean, whoops. At this stage, we've got way more arrows. It's not letting me select than I'm ever going to need. Like, all these chests are full. Plus, we got that 20 plus storage in the back. So I came back here and we reorganized this a little bit. So we added another filter in. Arrow filter, moved it, and gave the one that used to be arrows to bones. And then we've just got junk overflow for... Okay then. We've got junk overflow for all the bows and armor and stuff in case we want to keep those. And then what I did is you can see there's a piston down there and an observer. There's just a little dispenser back. Can we see it if we break the... Probably. A little dropper back there, comparator, redstone, and it's pushing into a clock, of course. Standard observer clock. So it's taking the arrows that are filtered in and just automatically dispensing them whenever they come through into the lava. And then we moved this tower around and just kind of use comparator repeater into a block, pushing into an observer that pulses this clock. 2 tick on that repeater to slow the observer clock down enough to actually run the torches without burning it out, and that keeps it, silent outside of the actual piston moving back and forth. Mainly, it just slows it down enough so that our torches don't burn out. So that's the thing. And then the other thing we worked on was automatic overflow protection for these. But I think we're actually going to adjust these right now. Because you can see all I did was I put a lava clock stuff in... Oh, crap, I forgot to grab a bucket. That's going to be a problem. I need an empty bucket. Let's go like that. Oh, 1.13, man. Go like that. And that. There. Now I have an empty bucket. Good. So, we're going to move this because I was thinking we got a lot of unnecessary hoppers here. So I came in and I put that in when I was recording all that emptiness. And then realized, you know, we could probably do one better than that here. Just by cleaning up this, I'm thinking. Alright, so I cleaned this up a bit, and I was actually thinking, we should extend this. I don't see any reason why not have this, like, as big as possible, right? And then instead of having hoppers that channel through it all, since it's not filtered, we can just use water streams, right? Makes more sense. I mean, we may as well maximize the amount of storage back here for the amount of hoppers that we have in the system. So we'll just leave the 2 decoratives on either side. It should be amazing. Let's go that way. I'd rather come out that way. Let's get these guys in. There. Yeah. So, you know, part of the problem with this is... In order to put our trash can in, it'll have to be at the same level as this, right? Unless we have the water turn and go back somehow, which we could easily do right here, because this is all solid. So if we had the dropper going... No, not up. Seriously, game. Why? Since when? Why would you not... We'll have the dropper go this way. And I think I want to double layer this. Just because. We're going to have our obsidian there, as we would expect. Get our lava bucket out. And you know what? We might... Yeah, I'm good with that. I think we're actually going to glass the whole thing in like that, just so it's easier to see. Now, in terms of clock output... Ooh, we're hitting the wall where I've got the slime decoration. So... I guess we're going to go this way for clock output. Yeah, let's go this way for clock output. Piston. And let's just clean up. No? Okay, here. Do one of these. Seriously? Give me more. Just fill this bad boy right in up here. We're going to want that to be something like that. Ooh. We're going to need to go up here for sure. And we're going to want that one here, right? Downward facing. That can go like so. And then we should be able to put that one like so to start our clock. And That should take care of that, right? Should be that simple. And then I think, in all actuality, maybe we just seal that in like that. Oh. We need to actually have an input. Let's see how the water flows. And we'll try and work on things from there. So if we put it here. Oh, do you see that, peeps? Do you see how awesome that? I think we might have this like first go. I want to watch it to make sure everything comes around, but I think we might actually have this like first go. That would be freaking amazing if we have this first. No. You're getting stuck. Okay, so as soon as I cut, I realized after we took that out, I probably just needed to update this. And that seems to get us the downward force sweeping. Now, my only concern is over there. So I think what we're actually going to do is, for now, go ahead and lock that. I think, unfortunately, just because of the way water works, all this is going to have to be glass, or we're going to run into issues. Yeah, so I put bottom half slabs here, prettied this up, sealed it all in, half slab the top of it, and then bam, we've got this whole walk around. Ooh, I never even thought about that. Dang it, Bobby! Should we have a ladder there or something? No, we should have slabs here, right? Then we can jump up here if we ever need to come in and service. So, outside of the villager thing, there is something else we need to worry about. And that is our iron. Because our iron is still very much a problem. The iron farm is great, the collection there, but it's only good for a couple days, and then I have to come back and empty it. So, thinking maybe we should fix that. Oh, I did go clear glass here. Kinda sucks. I like this design. I want to kind of keep this design, but I think I want to clear this up. So that's black, right? Yeah, that's black. So we want to work with black. Maybe we'll fix that up too. But yeah, we've got way more poppies than we need. So what I think we need to do is get a disposal system in here. Bring the chests up. Maybe add an item elevator into the back and ditch the you know, filtration with the dispenser or dropper item elevator and go like full on glass elevator with waterways. That could be cool. Yeah. I think we're just going to take this right out. Because if anything, it's easier to redo that than it is to muck around with it, right? This whole thing's going to have to come out. Now, I definitely want to take all this glass out and replace it. Like, basically, this whole system down here, we're going to scrap and rebuild. All of it. Part of what I think we're going to do here is we're going to simplify this by doubling our chests. So let's grab this. I think we're actually going to, and of course I have to go back for lava anyways, so it's not the end of the world, but we're going to simplify this by, I think we're going to go up one higher just for funs and giggles, and we're actually going to have the item elevator come up behind this and go around. Maybe, you know what, let's go. We got 3, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5. We go 5. I still want to see these guys, but I was thinking, let's go 6. What the hell? We're going to go 6. We're going to make it big, so we barely ever have to come back here. So in order to pull that off, we basically need like these guys every so often, right? So that one for that light, that one for that light, and so on. You get the drift. And then from there, it gets really easy because all we need to do is, unlike the other ones where we had all the wiring, because we're putting them this way now and we're just not even counting that bottom one in the slightest. We're actually counting from this one. So the first one down there and that hopper is not measured, which allows us to clean this up a bit, which will, be a freebie, basically. Like you see, if we put snowballs through here, see how it's lighting both up temporarily and then shutting them off till it gets... Oh, wait. I forgot. You can't open that under a redstone lamp, can you? Only glowstone. Yeah, that is so annoying. Never been a fan of that. It is what it is. So we got a half chest buffer on the bottom. Okay, so I had to redo the other side, even though I just did it. I know, it's a thing. What are you gonna do? So, the reason being, top hopper position. Now what we need to do is design this. So I was thinking we should probably simplify it, right? So let's go ahead and have our hoppers. We want them to come down. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We can actually have the hoppers come down in this early direction. And then there. And I'm in the way. And there. And let's get that out of the way. That's all iron, right? And then what I want to do is get these set up so they actually go into an item filter that disposes of the poppies and then goes up into a glass item elevator. There is one problem with that, is we've got an even number here, but an odd number for the item elevator. Maybe I'll do 2 individual item elevators. I mean, I could do like a 2x2, but no. You know what? I think we're going to do 2 individual item elevators. That would be, like, we could go up, like, right here, basically, right? And essentially just have it come out right here. We could, yeah. Yep. That's going to be decision made. That's going to be the plan, Stan. All right, so I got the item elevators figured out all the way up, and the clocks, and all the things, pretty much. I'm actually like, I'm really liking the way this is working out, I gotta be honest. But yeah, let's go down here. We're gonna need to clean a bunch of this up. So that bad boy's gotta be like so. Then we're gonna want lighting next to it. This guy can go there. We're going to pop a piston in here. And then, bam. Little redstone dust down there. Comparator like so. Block on top. And then, whenever something goes through the system, let's just... Boom. So that's the easy part, right? Is getting those item elevators in. Now, what I haven't decided, we're going to leave it glass so we can see it from underneath, too, because it's only traveling a couple blocks. I honestly haven't decided if I just want to put slabs here or not. I'm kind of leaning towards yes. in order to clean out the stuff and things, I'm going to have to go down here for the poppies and get this all cleaned up so we have an item filter built into the ground down here. Okay, I really don't want to have to deal with lighting updates being an issue, so because of that, we've got lights down here for the torches, lights down here for the repeaters. Bang. I should probably get a sleep on. We gotta figure out the lava, and the lava, same thing. I'm gonna like bury it. I don't really see any reason we need to have the lava up top. And because it's not like, there's not really a visual thing there going on, right? So why not just cap that off as well? So we're even providing lighting for the redstone updates. And then I just have to figure out how our dispenser stuff and things fits in down here. So I want to keep it as compact as possible. So we're going to have that go out there. That'll just go straight down into that. And then I think I'm going to do the same thing as I always do. I'm going to put just an entire circle here of these with obsidian in that spot right there, and then glass in there. So if we go ahead, we'll grab the colored glass, I don't care. We go ahead and go like so. Now I just need obsidian, which involves getting yet another chest. I have all this crap in my inventory. Where'd I put my ender chest? Here, you go in there for now. Go ahead and grab valuables. Grab an obsidian. We're going to go ahead and grab that there. Let's get this. And that on the hotbar. There. So we have that there. And I didn't think that if I do it that way, I've got nowhere to take comparator out. I guess I can do it right here. So if we take a comparator, actually that makes sense. We'll take a comparator output here. We'll go with block there. We should be good to just put the observers right here, right? Where is observers I put away? Of course, everything I need is put away. So we would need one right here. No. Oh, look at that. There's another one. Seriously, game? One right here. One right there. Yeah, nope, we're good there. We're actually good there. We could just fill all this in, just like so. That's gonna have the light from there. Yeah, you know what? I even think I'll stick that there, just to prevent lighting updates in that early direction. Then if we go like that, and that should work. So let's try. There we go. That is our lava system locked into place underneath. So now all I have to do is clean all this mess up and try and figure out a way to keep this visual here. And yeah, then we can put the roof on. All right, we should be pretty much done here, I believe, if we pop those in there. Those in there. Yep, we should hear that bad boy start to go off. These can stay as is. So I decided to actually glass all that in and leave it lit. But just so you can see, like, you know, we can still see where everything is underneath, which, you know, works for me. Now I just need to work on the top. This is all done. And then we just need to do some testing to make sure. And we should be good to go. Yeah, I've got most of it raised, but I'm not digging that now that we changed that glass. So I kind of think that all that glass has to change. And I'm also kind of thinking, I don't know, something like, no, you know what I mean. Something like this on the back end. Just for some reason, it looks, whoop. It looks too off on this side. I'm not digging it at all. Thank you, guys. Now how's that look? I don't know. Look how it all lights up, though. I'm gonna change the glass and maybe do something up there. I think I'm gonna. Alright, I think we're good this time, homies. I actually put the half slabs in this time. Just for reasons. And yeah, I think we're pretty good. I'm happy with it. Tested and working. I can hear it go off when it does this stuff and things. Made sure that, you know, the iron amounts were transferring into the retrospective sides. The only issue we really have is, like, if I leave it too long, we could have a ton of iron stuck in the water up top that would eventually despawn, right? But there's so much space in there now. I really don't think we have to worry about that. I did have to make a brief adjustment here because with that on this side, with the way we laid the hoppers out, it was blocking the hoppers. So those had to move in. Because of that, I moved that in on that side as well, just kind of even out the dimensions a little on the back end. We're still going to leave our bed there, of course, and the crafting tables and all that good stuff and things. I swapped out the windows for the lighter gray. I just think it looks a lot better with this build. And decided not to do anything on that other end, just to leave it as is. It looks good enough. You know, it looks actually more structurally sound, to be honest. So, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm not worried about overflow on this one because we've got so much storage now. And I figured the rest are really the ones that matter in terms of that. So now for the most part, we can leave this world for a whole long time without having to worry about coming back and having so many entities that spawn that it's corrupted. So, as always, guys, smash that like if you enjoyed the episode to help others like yourself who might enjoy the content on the channel. If you're new and you haven't already, hit that sub button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.